This video is about alphabet shares, ABC shares. Many companies have alphabet shares or are thinking about having alphabet shares. So I thought it'd be useful to just learn why you might have alphabet shares so that you can understand them properly. I do regular updates on tax and accounting issues, so if you'd like to be kept up to date, then please subscribe to the channel, and if you press the like button, it helps me and the channel. Thank you. So what are alphabet shares? That you can have different rights attached to different sorts of shares. We've got to learn, there's sort of two documents really where this comes into play. So there's the Articles of Association. The Articles of Association are the constitution of the company, and that tells you the rules that the company uses to govern itself. So the Articles is the constitution. You may also have then a shareholders agreement, which is an agreement between all the shareholders and probably the directors and the company, and that's how they are going to govern the company. And normally it refers back to the articles because it's governed with its constitution, and then how they agree to govern themselves. So those are two like legal documents, and this becomes very relevant with ABC shares or alphabet shares, because what you've got with alphabet shares is slightly different rights, or considerably different rights, attached to each share. So those rights need to be defined in the Articles of Association, and if you've got a number of different shareholders, their rights will then also come into play, and perhaps in a shareholders agreement. So why does this matter? This is legal nonsense. No, it does matter. So the different rights that can apply. Well, let's think about what are the rights of a share, because the shareholders don't make the big decision in the company. Those are made by the directors. So the rights of a shareholder, the most important ones are they have the right to vote the directors in. So they've got a right to vote. They've got the right to receive a dividend. So that's a really important right. So they get money out of the company, and they've got to right on sale, or if the company assets are disposed of and distributed, they've got a right to that money at the end of the company. Why does that matter with ABC shares? Well, what you can do with ABC shares is you can change like the right to vote. So you can give one person extra voting rights. So that's very important. If you're the founder of the business and you want to give other people an interest in the shares of the business, but you want to retain control but not necessarily full ownership, you might want to give yourself extra voting rights so that you have the control of the business, but the other people have a commercial interest in the business. So those can be useful, but you don't see those quite so often. In venture capital, they'll often have different rights for the person who's providing the finance from the venture capital company compared to the people who are running the business, so that if it all goes a bit wrong, then the venture capitalist can take over and start controlling it and effectively take over from a failing management team. If you'd like more updates on tax and accounting issues, then please subscribe to the channel, and if you've liked this content, then please press the like button.